Aries, welcome to your general 15 till 22 August reading with me, Adrian, your psychic tarot reader. It is the first time that I'm using my Breath of Life tarot oracles in a reading. So welcome to this reading. It's such a pleasure to have you here. All right, I want you to think of that one burning question that has brought you to this reading, beautiful Aries, dealing with the Aries, wherever you got Aries in your chart, because at the end of the reading, I'm going to draw you a crystal oracle card. Ooh, you're coming right into your energy. That's amazing. Coming right into your power, coming right into your energy, coming right into your flow with the Emperor card there for you, okay, which is your energy. Rising above limitations and situations and mindsets and low vibing and gaslighting, rising above that, okay? And the card says, claim or stand in your power, call to leadership, stand up for your beliefs. Okay. Then you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which says, good life season has arrived, success is all around you, material comforts that stay. And then finally, you've got the Judgment energy, which is quite a beautiful energy for you as well. Spiritual, emotional, and mental maturity, making it clear which ties to cut now. Okay, so this is definitely a space, Aries, of moving into your power, into yourself, into the who you are. You may have experienced quite a lot of challenges in the past up until now, trying to make things work, trying to make life work, having to juggle so many balls. And now you're in the space where you are just ready for this next step. You are just ready for this next level. Okay. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, all levels, it really benefits you. And that maturity is making it very clear which ties to cut, which energy to move on from, how to do things differently. You may have been in a little bit of a space, Aries, where you try to, to be there for everyone, forgetting that you are not ice cream, but I think that some rude awakenings may have actually sort of almost like sobered you to where you are right now, or what is important, what to prioritize and what to sort of let go. And if you are ready, my beautiful Aries, to live your next experience of life in the best possible way, place your hand on your heart, take a nice deep breath and say yes. All right. And write down in the comments, I embrace my own power, or just write down the word power, to let the universe know that you are embracing your next level of power. Let's clarify, let's go a little bit deeper here. Also, for those of you that are interested, I'm not talking about bubblegum spirituality here. For those of you that are interested in really unlocking your own next level of power, I have got this incredible 8 weeks coaching that is starting on September the 1st. Amazing, right? Details in the description. Have a look. Okay. So, clarifying the Emperor energy, we've got the Ace of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay? So your soul was tired of the things that were just not working out. The things that were, you were doing your best and it was always to your detriment. Sorry, pretty much seeing the wood for the trees type of vibe, yeah. You can look forward to new life, new breath, new confidence, new support, new people coming in. Anything and anyone leaving your life is not a loss. It is making space for new to come in. So you may have gone through some challenging periods lately, but it's time and space for new. Okay? Page of Wands, from where you are right now, Aries, what is that feeling that you want to feel? When is a time in your life when you were just on fire? You were just you, and you were just radiant, and you were just shining. You are welcomed, invited back to that. All right, and keep focusing on the big goal. Very important. Keep focusing on the big goal, but also remember that there are daily boxes for you to tick, and sometimes we can neglect that when we forget about it, because there is challenges in the everyday life. I can see that, and from my heart I send you beautiful loving energy for that, Aries. Okay, but there is a next level here that needs to be faced, and it's almost like best you face it alone type of thing. Okay? Because others may not quite see your vision. Maybe you just need to spend some time on your own. All right? Let's look a little deeper. So for 10 of Pentacles, you've got the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and also the Magician energy, Mercury energy, change energy. Okay? So you may have been doing things a certain way for a while. And it's not like life is saying to you that you shouldn't keep on doing it like that, my beautiful, amazing Aries. But life is almost saying to you, like, listen, you've now been doing this loop for a while and it hasn't been working. Whether this is, you know, career, business, relationships, health, whatever, eating program, whatever. You've been doing this for a while and it hasn't been working. So life is almost like, how about you try something different, you know? How about you try something new? There is some forgiveness of the past that is very, very necessary. Forgiveness of others and forgiveness of yourself so that you can be free. All right? So that you can become aware of the potential of who you are. I kind of get the sense it's like you're not seeing your full potential at this particular point in time for some reason. You know, it's like you're not seeing the fullness and the allness and the amazing magic of who you are. Okay? And that is when we try to hold on to old ties that we are better off letting go of. Clarifying the Judgment energy, you've got the 3 of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. This is very straightforward. Okay? Even a little bit rough around the edges. Your heart has healed. You have gone through a lot. It's time to cut your losses and move on. Okay? Cut your losses and move on. Whether you are wrong, they are wrong, who's the one that's suffering here? Cut your losses and move on. Okay? Don't be a victim or a captive of somebody else's mindset, thoughts, beliefs. You are your own individual. Claim that power of who you are. Okay? Page of Swords. What do you want your life to really, really be like? What do you want it to feel like? What is it that you like? Let's be honest. Let's be realistic here about life. And from this, you know, this realistic vibe, what is it that you want? What is it that you really, really want? Okay? Commit to that. Commit to it. Make the decision. This is what I want. This is what I pursue. I'm not letting this go. Okay? Burning question that brought you here. You got Azurite, expanded awareness. So again, we're speaking about this extended awareness that is taking place for you. All right? The thing is that not all people and energies and situations and circumstances of the past are always necessarily meant to go with us to the next level. So it's important to understand when it's time to let go and to do so with peace. Not at all gossip, just let it go. Okay? For your own highest and best interest. Oh, and there goes the curtain. I just moved in here. So that is what I have for you, beautiful Aries. I hope that it helps. Let me know in the comments. If you want to have a personal reading, you can check out the details in the description. And also let me know what you think of my beautiful new tarot deck. I look forward to connecting with you on the next video.